Pratap Singh Bajwa of the Congress Party now joins us on this broadcast. He's the leader of the opposition in the Punjab Legislative Assembly, senior Congress leader. Mr. Bajwa, you know, AAP and the Congress find themselves in an awkward position. Rahul Gandhi and Kejriwal haven't even been able to campaign together, unlike Rahul and Akhilesh, Rahul and Tejaswi, because you're fighting in Punjab but you're together in Delhi. So how difficult is it? You know, your frenemies, friends in Delhi, enemies in Punjab.
Congress is at number one. Congress at the present moment is at number one. We are in fight on almost every single seat. It is with our, we are in contention in 5 to 6 seats. We are in fight against the Dalits in 1 or 2 seats. We are in contest against the BJP in 1 or 2 seats. This is how it is. And we are also in contention against 1 or 2 independents. So Congress is everywhere. And I feel we are reasonably well placed. And whatever our seat numbers was last time, we would be very close to that. Similar amount of seats we are winning at the present moment. Yeah.
So you think you're winning 8? I just want to walk across to the election intelligence dashboard and show our viewers where things stand in Punjab. So if you look at the situation in Punjab, I'll take you through the strength card. That's where Pratap Bajwa is trying to draw his, his confidence, because if you do a strength scan calculus for Punjab, the Congress has 2 safe seats, seats which the party has won in every election in the last 3 elections. The Congress has 4 relatively safe seats, seats which the party has won in 2 out of the last 3 elections. The Congress has 2 very weak seats in Punjab and 4 weak seats. If, however, you look at the Akalis, for example, the Akalis have 2 safe seats, 1 relatively safe seat, 1 very weak seat, and 1 weak seat. The Aam Aadmi Party has no safe seat. That's because they haven't fought 3 elections. They have 1 relatively safe seat which they won. That's the constituency of the Chief Minister, Sangrur, which they won in both the elections that they fought. So basically what that means, Mr. Bajwa, is that there are 6 seats on which you appear weak. You are essentially in contest on those 6 seats which you've either won, and you've also now had some defections. Some prominent Congress leaders have left, especially to join the BJP, including the grandson of a former chief minister. To what extent is the Congress in Punjab weakened by these defections?
See, Rahul, individuals don't matter in Punjab. Basically, 66% vote is a secular and a nationalist vote in Punjab. The time Captain has left, gone to the BJP, Jakar has left, gone to the BJP. So their support base has completely eroded. They are nowhere. Captain lost his own security deposit last time when he contested as an MLA from Patiala. His wife is placed at number 4 today in Patiala. I told you earlier, I promised you and I told you, once we meet after the 4th of June, BJP will not even win a single seat in Punjab. And I stand by what I told you earlier. I am on ground since the last 1 month. I have travelled extensively throughout Punjab. BJP is only confined to the cities. And there is no one parliament seat in Punjab where almost 60% votes are rural. They are Sikhs, they are Dalits, they are Muslims, they are Christians, and the vote bank of the BJP is just till the towns and the cities of Punjab. So they are going to win none. They may perform reasonably okay. But they are not in a position to clinch any parliament seat.
Acha, so I've been hearing that you and the Aam Aadmi Party have done some tactical understanding, some friendly fights. That you're not really fighting up in every seat. In some seats, you and Jasmine Shah's party have done some tactical understanding. Is that true, Mr. Bajwa? That's a friendly fight on some seats?
Rahul, not at all. We are fighting a very severe battle against Bhagwant Mann in every single seat. See, from Sangrur, we have placed our topmost person, who Bhagwant has sent in jail twice for 2 to 3 months. And we are in contention over there. The main fight in Sangrur is today between Congress candidate Sukhpal Khera and independent candidate Simranjit Singh Mann. AAP is at number 3. Not on a single seat are we on a friendly contest with these guys. We have nothing to do with the AAP. We are the worst of opponents, and we don't even touch them with a Bajpur. We are not even on talking terms to the state leadership of the AAP.
Now Jasmine Shah is here because Jasmine, thank you very much, Mr. Bajwa. You can either stay for a while, we'd love to have you, but since you're also campaigning, if you really need to go, I don't want to hold you back because just a few hours are left. Now, Jasmine, you've done some shows with us on Delhi as well. There you have to be very nice to the Congress because they're holding hands, talking to each other. Kejriwal's campaigning for Kanhaiya Kumar. Now you've got the leader of the opposition in Punjab saying, I won't touch Kejriwal and AAP with a barge pole. We are the worst of enemies. Nahi karni inse dosti bhai.
Rahul, I think he echoes our sentiments and our entire Aam Aadmi Party Punjab sentiments. When we fight, we are the worst opponents of any political party, be it Congress, be it Akali, be it BJP. But the question that you asked in the beginning, and I think this bears repetition, although we have said many times, as to why is Aam Aadmi Party and Congress not fighting together? Look, the entire logic of the India alliance was to stop this country from becoming a dictatorship. How do you do that? Wherever BJP is strong, you put one joint candidate so that the opposition votes do not split. The reality of Punjab is that there is no BJP left anymore. They have been confined to 2 Vidhan Sabha seats out of an assembly of 117. So if there is only AAP versus Congress, then there's no point of forming the alliance. But the reality is on the ground, and a point that one of your guests did say, which I forgot mentioning, is that the biggest thing for AAP is also the popularity of the sitting Chief Minister Bhagwant Mann Sahab. You look at his rallies, you look at his roadshows, there is an outpouring of love. Here's a leader who's connected to the masses. Think about Congress and its chief minister, he would barely be seen interacting with the masses. Today you have a popular chief minister who's come from, amongst them. People love him, he's out there, and he has a track record in 2 years, which, it's very enviable. Hardly any chief minister of Punjab has managed to achieve so much. So
okay,
it
Kamaljeet
is going to be a
Sandhu,
vote of approval for Bhagwant Mann this time.
Is there really, in the way that Jasmine Shah is getting carried away and describing the popularity of Bhagwant Mann, do you see that on the ground? Is he still as popular as he was before the assembly elections, or has his popularity come down a few notches?
Well, this is going to be a test of fire for Bhagwant Mann, because remember, this is a multi-corner fight. It's not just a 4-corner fight. There's an X factor where there are pro-separatist people who are Amrit Pal is in contention. Simranjit Maan is there. There is Byan Singh, the killer of Indira Gandhi's son, Sarabjit Singh, he's in contention. So going by the grain, what we know is the Punjab has always voted against how the country has voted, which is in favor of the government, barring 1998 and 2009, where Punjab has voted according to the central liking. But meanwhile, it does seem that there is a particular trend. So yes, the majority chunk will be taken by the Congress party as well as by the Aam Aadmi party. Now, these two parties are fighting against, as Pratap Singh Baj was mentioning. But remember, this is a place where both the parties are expected to do extremely well. But then there is also an X factor, which is obviously these people who are in contention. What is going to be important and significant is how Aam Aadmi party is putting their own agenda, which is obviously about 300 units bijli free. They were talking about how the centre has been talking. But remember, there is also a fight where BJP is coming in. Initially, before the Prime Minister's visit, we would say BJP was almost down to a 0, but they seem to be in fights, especially if you're talking about Gurdaspur, we're talking about Firozpur, Faridkot, they seem to be in a fight. And even Parneet Kaur, who was lagging behind, now suddenly seems to be in fight in Patiala. Meanwhile, it does seem, as per the trend, it does seem that Congress and Aam Aadmi Party both likely to take a major chunk, and 1 or 2 seats are what we're looking at going to the others. So it does seem that Shivamani Akali Dal as well as BJP may not do that well, but that's what the trend has so far been. So a big challenge coming in, because there are no alliances so far. The Aam Aadmi Party and the Congress are at each other's throat. We also know that the BJP and Shivamani Akali Dal, so people, all these parties are going to cut each other's votes also. So that is also going to translate into what really impacts the election in Punjab.
Okay, let me put that question then to the Akali and the BJP leaders who are on the show. I want to go across to Naresh Gujral first. The battle in Punjab is largely being seen, Gujral Sahab, as a battle between the AAP, which is ruling the state, and the Congress, which is seen as the larger national picture. The Akalis have been fighting for survival, fighting to find some relevance in Punjab. Is that still the case that this is really an election where the Akalis are fighting to prove that they have some role left in Punjab politics?
Rahul, I think your assessment is completely incorrect. The battle in Punjab, yes, is between Congress party and Akali Dal, the traditional rivals. In this battle, Aam Aadmi Party, which rules Punjab, is today, people are very disillusioned with them. So today, they stand on the sidelines, just as BJP stands on the sidelines. The battle is between the two traditional rivals. And you will see the results on the 4th. What I'm predicting is that they will be sharing the seats.
Mr. Gujral, you are saying the battle is between the Congress and the Akalis. Let me take you through the data. In the last assembly elections, out of the 117 seats, the AAP won 92 with a 42% vote share. The Akalis fought 97 seats. They won only 3 with an 18% vote share. So there's about a 24% gap in vote share. You're at 3, they're at 92. And you're saying the battle is between Congress and the Akalis. Those who are watching will say, yahi to hai. Akali arrogance. This is the old traditional typical Akali arrogance, which is why you've been reduced to 3, which is why Aam Aadmi Party is at 92. How would you respond to this?
I will tell you, basically in the last 2.5 years, commitments that were made by AAP, and they made many promises to the people of Punjab, not one has been kept. So people are disillusioned and people are angry. To an extent, the anger against Congress has receded, although at that time people were angry with Congress also because Captain Amrinder Singh had not kept the commitments that he had made. Akali Dal, which had lost a lot of ground, has regained ground, as was evident from the rallies of Mr. Sukhbir Badal, where he's been drawing huge crowds, and especially the young. Now, if that gets translated into votes, we will be doing extremely, extremely well.
Sir, the BJP has poached many leaders from other parties, both the AAP and the Congress in particular. They're also hoping to expand their vote share. They have some typical strength, traditional strength in the urban city pockets, especially amongst members of the Hindu non-Sikh community. Since 1996, you were a double engine. You had the Akali BJP firing together. You were strong in the rural areas. The BJP was strong in the urban pockets. And then you had the cumulative vote share that you've had the past 2 decades. You're arguably in this election much weaker than you've been in the past because this time you don't have the BJP to support you.
You are absolutely right. BJP commands some influence in the towns, in the cities. But today their candidates are not being allowed to even enter the rural areas because there is anger against those farm laws and the way they have treated the farmers. Don't forget, Rahul, that this is the first election where in most constituencies there are at least 4 to 5 candidates of mainline parties. Don't forget BSP. For example, in Doaba, BSP is still commanding 10 to 12% vote share. So basically what is going to happen is that in such a multi-cornered contest, any party that gets close to 28-30%, they will romp home. And that is what is going to be very decisive in the sense that margins are going to be very, very small. People will win with margins of 20,000, 25,000 because there is Congress, there is Akali Dal, and then there is AAP, who are the main parties, followed closely by BJP. So this is in a divided polity, the qualifying mark comes down. This time 28-30% vote share gets you home.
You know, radical Sikh leader Amritpal Singh is currently launched in Dibrugarh jail. He's a candidate from Khadur Sahib as an independent. His parents are campaigning for him. In Sangrur, Simranjit Singh Maan is again contesting. He's a long-time Khalistan sympathizer leading an Akali faction. You got children of assassins who are fighting on tickets. Now, these are radical extremists who are in the fray. how do you think their presence impacts this battle in Punjab, a state which has long dealt with the wounds of the Khalistan movement?
Rahul, the tragedy is that Punjab was waiting for Amrit Kal. Unfortunately, we are getting Amrit Pal. The danger is that all these people that you have mentioned, they are trying to radicalize Punjab's polity. And Punjab has witnessed what happened in the 80s and 90s when the polity got totally radicalized and the price that Punjab paid. I hope the people of Punjab will vote wisely and not radicalize Punjab's politics. And that is why it is more essential that voters choose wisely and vote for a moderate Sikh party or a moderate Punjabi party, which is Shiromani Akali Dal. And I think people are quite aware of what they are seeing, because they remember what Punjab passed through for roughly 15 years, and they don't want a repeat of that.